So, Gina, what do you say you and me just stop this whole game playing, let's play thing, and why don't we... wait, the audience? What are you doing here? Doing my private time with Gina. That's precarious. Well, not really precarious, because I don't know what that means. But anyway, last time on Spectrobe's Origins, we were over there in front of Regisa's house, and I should probably get away from the save point, because it's just, Anyway, so last time, we awakened the Torga Spectrobe, who was very helpful in finding tons of minerals last episode. Aw, you little cute roll-up thingy. And this episode, we're gonna go start off by showing something I meant to be, or tried to show off last episode. So, let's go back to Inception Hill. I couldn't find this at all, so that's why we're having to go back for this. Anyway, is it somewhat? No, that's white. We need... Is it... Oh, I think... Yes, there it is! Purple! Purpley thing over here. Yes. Purple, shiny, shimmer, sheeny. If you go and search on this, you get this black mineral. And... Oh my gosh! Crawl are attacking! Yeah, whenever you excavate that mineral, crawl automatically start to swarm you. So... Make sure, unless you want to grind, which I don't really recommend against crawl because it's slower than just putting them in the incubator. And well, I'll get to that in a bit, near the end of the episode probably. And let's just speed these crawl up. And Blackhand's level 6, so let's switch out to Mayrex and have him level up for a bit. So go forth and destroy those spiders. And actually, I forgot that I never shown off how to use rice balls before, so that's how. Just press the one button and it'll activate them. But anyway, let's go back to mineral hunting. Wait, what am I saying? We need to get the progression of this episode through, so let's head back to Haven Village. Ooh, let's see what these shimmery shinies are. We got a blue and green mineral. Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna sound different here because I'm using my old mic again. Firstly, because this is post commentary. I couldn't, like, Cody said that there was a big desync thing in the, between video and audio, so I thought something's happening with this audio, with the video. This shouldn't be happening. This wasn't happening earlier. What? This is weird. But anyway, this is post commentary because of the desync thing that Cody said, and yeah, and I tried doing it with my headset, but for some reason the headset microphone was extremely quiet. Like literally, you can just barely hear my voice whenever I was speaking. So I'm going to back to this for just a bit. This will probably be the last episode you'll ever see for a while, so sorry about that, guys. So she mentioned something about an info dealer. He was actually someone who told us about his existence before we went to see Radice, but I never showed that off. I was going to put it in a separate video later on, but I don't think I'll do that now. Anyway, hey, great to see you guys, and great time too. Gilwan the info dealer has a tasty treat for your ears today. So, what is it? I hope it doesn't have anything to do with properties. You know how much property values are these days. Ever seen those weird barriers with symbols that are scattered around the planet? Yeah, you know, like at the excavation site in Inception Hill and other places? I heard those are called property barriers and that they were created by ancient spectral masters. Huh. There are fire, water, plant, sky, and earth barriers. One for each property. And you can just tell them by the glowing symbol there is. They say a barrier can be broken if a child form with the same property has a symbol searches it. That's interesting. We'll have to check that out later on in the project. Or soon in the project, actually, because I believe there's one right behind gate number 1 here. I have to wait for a bit. Anyway, as you can see, this gate is closed, and no matter what we do, we're not going to be able to open it. We can just tell our Spectrobes to go. We got them come back. We could even pet them, cute little things, and it won't open. So what you got to do is you got to talk to this guy, Bridgewoth. You don't really want to leave the village, do you? Yes, we do. Why? It's crawling with crawl out there. Crawling with crawl, yeah. So to speak. Some of the stuff in here. Yeah, but we have to go find the Spectrum Master's cave. Sorry, but even if I did open the gate, you wouldn't get very far. Huh? Why not? Why wouldn't we get too far? I mean, we're freaking Spectrum Masters. We could beat any crawl out there. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, exactly. Are you saying we're weak or something, Mr. Gatekeeper Prison? The crawl destroyed the bridge, so there's no way across the river. So we can just swim through the river. What's so bad about that? Well, wait, we don't have swimming mechanics in here. Never mind. We'd like to repair it, but that's just not possible with the crawl around. Then why aren't you just asking us to beat him up? Leave it to us. We'll get rid of the pesky crawl for you. You will? Really? In that case, hold on while I open the gate. And be careful out there. There's a crawl by the bridge that's bigger than the rest. You should save before you leave. There's a save point in front of the photon drive. That's that satellite thingy. And now we have the gate opening up for us. So now that we have this done, let's go defeat the crawl. No, I did not mean to talk to you again, so I'm just gonna ignore what you say. Let's go towards Dawn Bridge. Now, I will say we have a cutscene after this loading screen, so I'm just gonna say that crawl I'm gonna be calling the Grumpy Old Troll.
Bet you anything that's the one that took out that bridge.
Bigger than I would have guessed. Never go slow.
Hey, Rollin! What's the matter with you? What'd I just say?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go slow. And that was, hold on, let me actually show one thing off, because I was meaning to do this earlier in the episode, but I didn't. The Cosmo menu. It's basically your pause menu back here. If I can get the cursor to agree with my past self. Okay, there. You can look at stuff you've excavated, but right now we're just gonna mess with the sound settings to get the sound much lower and bring down the music, because that was another thing that Cody said. It was a bit loud during fights. So hopefully that was going to work, but it doesn't, so I'm gonna have to come back. My past self is gonna have to come back and realize this. But for now, let's just beat up these crawl. And oh, you guys, one strategy you want to do, make sure that you don't get too close to the grumpy old troll over there who keeps destroying his own home. If you do, you'll have to deal with these minor crawl here and the mini boss crawl over there. So, unless you want to be hit on a lot, like asked on dates and that kind of stuff, as well as getting the shit beat out of you, you want to stay far away from the grumpy old troll and let him destroy the bridge so that Dora the Explorer can't get past it. That range that many. But anyway, one thing I was gonna say earlier, that cutscene there, I actually had to get a scene from another walkthrough so that I could show that off. Oh, and here I am messing with the settings again. Hopefully when I get everything fixed, because I'm having so much problems, this will be good. Wait, back to what I was saying. I had to get something from another scene from another walkthrough because as I said before this, the game audio didn't get recorded when I did, and I didn't want to have to just get the audio from that scene because that would sound really weird. Anyway, we have no more. I try to look at the menu, and this actually brings up our weapon and shield and item menu, but we're gonna be looking at it in just a bit. So let's go fight the grumpy old troll. Anyway, one thing you want to do is make sure to avoid his attacks, and when possible, get behind him, because he will not be able to attack at all if you get behind him and just wail on him with a sword. But I don't see him spin around here, so I'm an idiot and keep thinking I'm attacking his back here. But I'm just going to circle around and keep comboing to try and get rid of him. And hopefully that actually did it, and Mayor X and I both got a level up from that, both at full health now. Awesome job. So Now we got the battle cleared. Sorry about that. Heh, no more crawl around here. That was good workout. Yeah, for seriously. Let's go tell the gatekeeper they should be able to fix the bridge now. Alright, so we could go talk to the gatekeeper, but I'm gonna do some exploration around here. Because there actually is a property barrier around here. Right there. So, as you can see, it's in the shape of a fire. And look at this. It's Mickey Mouse. Disney actually hid that in here. Mickey Mouse's head right there for the targeting, the C targeting. And let's step out of the way for the Torga so we can blow open some rocks just by searching there. Boom! Alright, so now I can enter this little cave area here. There'll be a lot more of these as it continues, and they will serve some purpose in the future. But for now, I'm going to switch over to Komainu, who I will not evolve, I will say that. And, so, yeah, these stone pedestals, they're going to be important in the future, so let's examine it. Hey Gina, what do you make of this? It's just a stone marker. I think it's some kind of stone marker, but it looks really odd. Just look at the top of it, guys, then you might see something. Doesn't that symbol-like picture here kind of remind you of a Spectrobe? Well, we can't really tell it from here, but I think so. Yeah, you're right. I wonder if that means there's some kind of connection with Spectrobes we haven't figured out yet. I wish I knew what it could be. I mean, so far we haven't got any sort of reaction out of this thing. Yeah, this will come in important much later. Aw, this is driving me crazy. What are we supposed to do with it? I have no idea what he actually said there. I just paraphrased. But, oh my gosh, I just realized, on the map, we're off the map. That's a little funny. But anyway, let's go head on back now. Ooh, shiny. If I see shinies, I will try and, get them on screen. But, if I'm actually trying to find shinies, and I'm calling the shinies the excavationable areas I can excavate. Ooh, shiny, shiny, shiny. Those I'm just going to do off screen if I'm just looking for them in general. But I don't really feel like looking around some more. So how about we just go back to Heaven Village now that we've defeated the grumpy old troll. And yeah, loading screen. So hold. I never realized how long the loading screen felt. Sorry about this, guys. But anyway, here we are back in Haven Village. Let's talk to the guy. You got rid of the crawl by the bridge? Wow, thanks a million. 1,000,001 would be more like it. We had to beat the grumpy old troll. I better go tell Kotetsu, the blacksmith, right away. He'll fix the bridge in no time. Ah, what am I saying? I can't leave the gate unattended. Because again, in that case, we'll go tell him. Really? Thanks a bunch. Really? Kotetsu should be in the blacksmith shop on the other side of town. Just look for a row of furnaces, and I meant to say west side, not the other side, because he is extremely close to here. I don't get why he has to be in charge of the gate when it's literally a hopscotch away, basically. Because here he is, Kotetsu, who is based whose character design is based on someone else. I'll get to that in a bit. Oh, my friends, good to see you again. Like we've talked to him before. The game probably assumed all that. So, yeah, let's just continue speaking with him, I guess. Maybe. Pass me. Okay. Kotetsu, the crawler gone. Do you think you could fix the Dawn Bridge now? Bellows and buzzards, really. Excellent work, my friends. Okay, I think he just says something mechanical and something animal in there, so I don't know what to call it. You leave the bridge to me. There's just one thing I have a favor to ask of you while I make the repairs. My apprentice, Gumar, went to the excavation site behind the village, but hasn't returned. Searching for materials, probably. Something tells me he's in trouble. After all, he's never disappeared like this before. Would you go find him? Count on us. Let's go find him, Gina. Roger that. Okay, so now we have to find Kotetsu's apprentice in the excavation site. Yeah, so this is all just gonna be really boring with me. This is probably gonna be uneventful. I mean, we have to do this before we can even cross Dawn Bridge. So I'm gonna heal up through the save point, and let's go to the excavation site where we're gonna have a battle right off the bat. So you really need to make sure that you're healed for this, both your Spectrobes and you. So, without further ado, we gotta fight some spider-like crawl. Let's just wail on them with our sword, have Mayorek strong attack them, and just keep up this pattern. Yeah, anyway, I think I'll talk about the properties here for a bit, now that we've actually gone into them. There are 5 different properties in this game. Earth, sky, water, fire, and plant. Now, these are the properties of the Spectrobes, but in the next world we'll actually find out that the crawl there can also have the plant property. I'll shut up here for this cutscene. Phew, you're a lifesaver. I was out here looking for some materials when those crawl surrounded me. Well, you should go tell Kotetsu you're alright. He's worried about you. You're right. I better go back and see him before he blows his top. Thanks again, guys. See you back in town. I hope. Man, that was close. Gumar would have been in trouble if we hadn't shown up in the nick of time. Yeah, sure. You can say that again. Well, let's go see Kotetsu and ask how the bridge repairs are coming along. And we quick travel over to Kotetsu. Unfortunately, we don't have this luxury much more in this game. But, yeah, we get quick travel this short distance. Oh, you found Gumark. That fool had me worried sick. Sorry for all the trouble. Now about the bridge. I'm afraid I have some bad news. The repairs are going to take a bit longer. Sorry. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just have to keep waiting. If it'll make you feel any better, you can have this. Might come in handy. And I don't know what I just said, but expansion cube and blue mineral. These are really good items to have. What's this, Kotetsu? It's an expansion cube for powering up your incubator. Witera's former Spectrum Master gave it to me back when I was still an apprentice. Really? You were an apprentice? You can use it in that incubator thingamajig you have back on your ship. Wait. It creates this virtual world that you can go in, so you can interact with all your Spectrobes. Neat, huh? Do you know I can enter the incubator too? Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Or far out. Thank you, Tetsu. This'll really come in handy. But tell me, why did the Spectrum Master give it to you? Well, people, my friends, don't underestimate old Kotetsu. I was the former Spectrum Master's #1 scientific hit. I bet he figured that another Spectrum Master would come here along who could use it. Really? How do you see in the future? I don't know. Everyone's psychic, I guess. You shouldn't really judge people by looks. Ha 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 ha! That somehow doesn't sound mean when it comes out of your mouth. Really? Sorry, guys. Roland's people skills still need some work. Thanks again. I can't wait to power up the incubator. And just like that, don't mention it. If everything goes well, go ahead and try using the mineral I gave you. Really? Feeding Spectrum of minerals is what the incubator is made for, after all. Thanks, Utatsu. No need to thank me, my friend. I'm just trying to help any way I can. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a bridge to fix. In the meantime, go try your new toy. You bet. Come on, Roland, let's go. Anyway, so let's go back to the ship, non-quick travel style, and I'm just gonna make a cut here because, well, it's not too long of a trip. We know how to get there by now. And while I'm going there, I'm gonna wonder what just happened and how they how back then they had something like an incubator when it was a little bit of a primitive time. But anyway, I'm gonna leave the village and cut right here. And here we are back on the ship. Okay, time to try that cube Kotetsu gave us in the lab system to power up the incubator. And this is actually the quickest way you can level up Spectrobes in your game. Break a leg, Gina. Though hopefully not literally. Because we need you for after this regular boss. And, okay, here we go. All done, Roland. The incubator is all powered up and raring to go now. We have more incubator rooms and room types, too. Can't wait to actually go inside of it. Yep. Wow, that was quick. I thought it would take you all day. You still have no idea what I'm capable of, do you? You novice, you. I'm not going to answer that. Now let's hurry up and try out the incubator. Oh, whatever. Let's see the incubator in action. And now we get the tutorial on how to use the actual incubator. Just select Spectrobes and pick one of the teams. We're going to use search team because that's what the tutorial wants us to do. And let's put 2D in here and enter the incubator by pressing the Z button. So yeah, now we get to see this nice, beautiful nighttime landscape. See, and now point your pointer at the screen, select minerals, and pick one of the minerals. We have blue, green, and yellow. And as you can see, what I told you earlier was accurate. And we have a bunch of blue minerals, so might as well get rid of these, even though we need 50. It's not too bad. No, there you are. There you are, 2D, I believe. Is that? Yeah, that's 2D. That's gotta be 2D. And actually, this is the card thing that you can use to look at your Spectrobe stats, as well as strong attack, special attack, and bonus ability. We'll get to those when we get to all of those, but for right now, we already know about the strong attack. Alright, just press the Z, and that's how you get a Spectrobe to each minerals. Now, if you run around and press Z repeatedly, it'll actually create a long line of minerals. Now, I'm not going to be giving Torga all these minerals, because they need to be way over the limit of level he should be, because I don't want the Spectrobes to reach a certain level until there we go, until much later. And let's see, how close are you to a level actually? Do I let's give him some more. Hope so we can get him a guaranteed level up. So yeah, that should be this should all be enough. He's got 21 experience. I almost bumped my mic there. And now we got him at level 7. So let's exit the incubator. Anyway, I'm just going to make a cut here, because I'm just going to do what I did to 2D there, to Mayorex and Spycan here, starting with Mayorex. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Sweet, this incubator lets you raise a bunch of Spectrobes all at once. Yep, that's right, it really comes in handy when you start awakening more of them. Okay, let's go tell Kotetsu that we were able to use the expansion cube. Yeah, and hopefully he'll be done repairing the Dawn Bridge by now. Back to the village. And yep, now it's just a matter of time of getting back to the village. And, well, actually, we're going to quick travel over to Kotetsu. I forgot about that. Kotetsu, the expansion cube worked great. Thanks again. That's great news. I had some good news too, but it seems to have slipped my mind. I have some great news too. Oh, foragers and ferrets, how could I forget? The bridge repair is complete. Great, now we can go check out the Spectral Master's cave. Let's go. Whoa, hold it, my friend. I also have this for you. What's this cube for? That's no ordinary cube. It's a weapon cube. It adds a new weapon to your Cosmolink, in this case, a lance. Ooh, cool. I love weapons. Thanks a million, Kotetsu. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. Anyway, you can thank me by putting it to good use. You got it, Kotetsu. We have some work to do, but we'll be back. And with that, we get the lance. One hit from this Cosmo lance here is basically a combo attack item. So I think I'm going to call it an episode here. Next time on Let's Play Spectrobe's Origins, we're going to be heading over to the Spectrobe Master Cave and taking on the first boss, actually. Again, I'm sorry I don't know when the next part will be because I have all this stuff going on. So, gonna pet Komahinu as I end it off. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.